Hello guys, how are you all? You are welcome to this video. In today's video, I will tell you that how can girl like you? If you are thinking that girl, because girl doesn't like me, but because when I'm trying to impress any girl, but girl is not liking me, but what should I do? But because how can I impress girl? But because you don't have a habit, because girl don't like your habit, therefore girl is not liking you. But you should have some habit. About which habit I'm going to tell you. So without let, I'm going to start my video. So number one habit, think. But because if you are thinking positive, like, because if you are thinking positive, so girl can like you, therefore you should change your habit. If you have got into the habit of thinking negative, like which can be negative, like I will fuck that girl, I will fuck that girl, it is not like that. But you should get into the habit of thinking positive, then girl can like you. And other is clean heart, but because if you have a habit of getting clean heart, like, but because and if your heart is clean, but because if you are thinking because if you are thinking not wrong, but you are thinking good, because two people like, because when you will go to impress any girl, so girl will pay attention on your heart. Is your heart clean or not? But because you should be clean, because with your heart, like, but because how are you thinking about people? How are you thinking about people or not? Girl will, because girl want to know about you first of all, then girl will be impressed on you, otherwise not. Girl can't be impressed by you until when he will know, until when she will not know about your hurt. But because your hurt should be clean, like, but because you should not be angry to people, and you should not get angry at people, like, but because how are you behaving to people, that all girl will notice. Girl will notice at your hurt and at your behave. So therefore you should change your behave, and you should behave to people good. In case of need, you can behave to people bad, but because, and all the time you should not be you should not behave bad, but you should behave good, because if you want to impress any girl. So and therefore, but because your clean, you, which can be your heart should be clean. So other is like name and work. But because if you are thinking that because my name is very bad, but your name should be very good, like, but because if you have met someone written your name in school, like, but because if girl, because came to know about your name is Jadu, like me, so because your name should be good. And because girl can also pay her attention on one thing, that which can be your work. Because girl will know, because girl want to know about you, that before impressing on you, that because whatever you are going to do in your life, whatever you are doing, are you working great in your life or not? Because are you going to become police or not? But because if you are going to become any great man like police engineer, so girl can like you easily. So therefore you should focus on your work also, and also at your name should be perfect. It is not like that, but because already other person has made someone written his name, again you will also keep your name like him. But you should keep your name because different than him, like, and because you should also focus on your work, then girl can like you. Other is because and understanding without saying. Because if you understand any language without saying, like when she will wave you, because if you are going to impress any girl, so because when she will wave you, so therefore you, because that time you should understand her. It is not like that you will not understand her. You should understand her. She will not say you all the time. You should understand her, then she can like you. But because many times, but sometimes in case of need, but because you have to understand by saying to him, but because she will also have to say to you in language. But sometime in case of need, when because she will be in class, and because when she will be said by someone else to not make noise, so that time you should understand him, when you should understand her when she will wave her hand to you, because whatever she will try to say you, because you should pay your attention or her waving, like. And other is like fighting shy, like, and because if you are fighting shy, because little bit, because when you will speak to any people, like, and if you will fighting side to people, like while talking to them, and little bit, and you will smile slowly, so because like that boy is being liked by girl, so therefore you should change your habit, and because you should fight side little bit, and you should also smile. You should also get into the habit of smiling slowly little bit, but no more, like. And because, and after that, so because studying, like, Because if you are doing, but because in this just every person want to do some in their life, but because if you want to impress any girl, because if you are thinking that because a girl can be impressed by me easily, so and because you should study in school, and because you should study in school, and because you should be intelligent, because if you are intelligent, so girl can like you. So therefore, but because if you are studying in school, so girl can like you. By the way, it doesn't matter that you study, but you should, as well as studying in the school, but you should also be intelligent in any subject in school, because and like then girl can like you. And other is like honest man. You should be honest. And because how can you know about her, but because when she will think about you that because I will like that boy, I will like that boy. So because first of all you should be honest man, like you should be honest boy, and whatever you are going to do, but because properly you should do. It is not like that you will swindle people that because and when because one day you will go with your friends to forest, and you will got and you will get any type of t-shirt in forest, and which can be khajana, you can say in Hindi said, and because you will not give that all t-shirt to your friends, but because and by the way, you all have seen that treasure was on way. So because you should also give that, you should be honest, and you should give to them treasure. It is not like that only, because that can be only your, because they can't be your, but there can be also. And other is like suspecting. But because when she will speak, but because a girl can focus you when she will try to impress you, but because a girl can focus on one thing, that because are you suspecting or not. But because in little, but because in every single matter you should suspect when she will speak to you, and you should suspect what happened where, because what happened there, because and because when she will tell you about anything, so you should suspect a little bit that what happened there, because and about which thing are you going to tell me, that you should suspect. And doubt, you should be doubt, like you should be doubtful boy. So other is and because girl can like you some type of boy who work also at home. By the way, because sometimes because in this just but because people don't like to work at their home, but you should also work at your home, like when your parents will say you that please do the laundry, please do the dishes, so you should do that. Because if you will do so, because some type of girl can be like that, because they don't like some type of boy who working at home, but because they like some type of boy who keep on going to market, and because who can have money. But as well as you can have money, but you should also have money as well as this. But so, and because after that you should also work at your home, when you will said by your parents, you should also work at your home, so then girl can like you. Other is shopping. So because if you have waited with girl or not, it doesn't matter, because if you want to impress any girl, because if you are thinking that because how can I impress that girl, so because then girl can then girl can be impressed on you until when, because until when you will not take her to market to because shop, like because to buy anything for her. So because she will not be impressed on you. So therefore and you, because when she will say you that please take me today, because today we have to go to market to buy anything, so you should take her to market. So finally you understood. So whatever for buying, she will say to you that you should buy for her, and you should take her to market to shop. And other is which can be like no habit of smoking, like. So because if you are thinking that girl can be impressed by me easily, so and because you should not get into the habit of smoking all the time. But it's not like that you will drink, you will smoke like cigarette, you will cigarette which can be otherwise like you will drink wine. So you should not do that all, but you should not drink that wine, and you should not smoke cigarette. So otherwise girl will not like you. You should pay attention on this habit. You should not get into the habit of smoking, like. And other is you should be self-confident, because if you are self-confident, so girl can be impressed by you easily wherever you will go. It doesn't matter, but girl can be impressed by you easily if you are because if you are self-confident boys, like, because when you will be said by someone else to speak in front of all, because around because like people will be there, and because if you will speak in front of them without fearing, so girl can like you that, because and I knew that boys self-confidence, so I like this girl will think about you. So therefore, and you should improve your self-confidence. And if you are going to speak English, if you are going to learn English, so you should improve your confidence, and you should not fear to people when you will speak to such people who know English like you. So therefore you should be self-confident, then girl can like you. And other is focus on your career, because if you are focusing on your career, so because if you have decided whatever you would like to do in your life, so because a girl can like such type of boy, because who will have focused on their career. So therefore, because without that, you should focus on your career, and you should, because you should decide to do anything in your life. Because if you are going to be engineer, if you are going to be police, because if your girlfriend will know about you, that because boyfriend is going to be police, so she can like you, she can be impressed by you easily. So therefore you should focus also on your career. And other is which can be like and fun, like, because you should make fun of her. Because when suppose, because when it will come to her, and when it will also come to you to talk to her, so that time, because in every single matter you should make fun of her, like, you should make fun of her. Because and that, because why did you should make fun of her. So otherwise, if you will speak at a stretch, so it doesn't matter, she can't be impressed by you easily. So because therefore you should and make fun of her on every single matter while talking to her. When she will talk to you, and when you will also talk to her, that, so you should also make fun of her. Then like this, like that type of boy who keep on making fun of girl, like that boy is being liked by girls. Then therefore you should also make fun of her. So other is because respect. But because if you know everything, if you are intelligent, and because and if you are behaving good, it doesn't matter. But and you should respect people, like, because who is he. So one day, but because you will go to school, and because who can be your principal, in which school you are studying, and you will start to conflict with him, it doesn't matter, you should. But because you are not respecting him, and because if you will not behave to sister, teachers in school, if you are study in school, so, and because you should improve your respect, because you should be respectful man, like, because you should respect to people. But because who's he, you should understand about him, that because who's he, with whom I'm talking, because respectively you should speak to people. So therefore you should respect to people. Because if you are going to respect to people, if your girlfriend will know about you, that because my boyfriend is respecting to people, so she will like you. Other is because take part in any game. Because if you are take because if you take any part in any game, you like, because when it will come time of sport, and because if you are taking part, like in running, if you are running, and if you are doing your exercise, and because if you are taking part to shoot put, so because girl can like you. Therefore, because you should try, because as well as studying also in school, and you should also take part in athletics, and competition. Because you should also get ready to be competition with people, and you should also to be competitive people, like, because when you will go to run with them, and you should try to win with them, you should try to get the better of them in running, so then girl can like you. Therefore, because as well as behaving good, as well as to be self-confident, so you should also take part in any game. So others extolling boys, like, because if because when she will speak to you, but because one thing you can focus on her, that when she will speak to you, that time you should and you should extol her, that because you have done great, if she will pass 10 class, because if one day, but because she will do great, and because she will come to you to tell you that because today I have granted, because she will come to you, so you should extol her. It is not that you will not say back to her anything, but you should extol her. Because if you are going to extol her, so if she will know about you, that because my husband is extolling me, and because who can be my boyfriend is extolling me, so she will like you. Other is understanding, waving understanding boy. Because if you are understand girls waving, when she will wave you, when she will gesture you to do anything without saying, so you should understand her. When she will shake her hand, and she will try to say to do anything, so you should understand her waving. Because when she will try to wave you, so that time you should understand her, whatever she is saying you. But because she is trying to say you, but because doesn't want to say, but she want to wave you, because she want to make you understand by waving. So you should understand her waving. Then because if you are understanding her waving, so she can like you, she can be impressed by you easily. and other is like and pay attention on clean. But because in which house, and because in which village, in which house you are going to live, and you are living, so you should pay attention on your house, that because is my house good, is my house clean or not. You should clean your house, because as many garbage can be around your home, so you should clean your home properly, and you should make your house like spick and span. So and because if you are going to pay your attention also on cleaning of your house, so it is good, girl can like you. So therefore you should keep your house like clean and speak and span. And so other is like live with her. By the way, what, because every girl went there, because my boyfriend will live with me, and because he can be my life partner, and he will live with me, and because he will not talk with other boy. But because if you are talking with other girl beside her, so she will not like you. When she will come to know about you that and because my husband talk with other girl, because she will not like you. Therefore you should not talk with other girl. But because to which girl, because you have liked already, so to whom girl you have liked already, so you should talk with her. It is not like that you will start to talk with other boy. So and other is because which can be like and positive thing, and you should think positive. You should get into the habit of thinking positive, then girl can like you, otherwise not. So finally you will understood, because of what type of thing you should do, because of what type of habit you should have, then girl can like you, and otherwise girl can't like you. Therefore you should, because as much as possible you should get into the you should get into the habit of getting this all habit, and then girl can like you, otherwise not. Finally you understood. So did you like or not, it doesn't matter, but you must subscribe my channel, and also press this also press the bell icon. And if in case of need, because if you are thinking to share this video, so you should also share this video to your friends as well, as because you as well as your friends can also watch this video till the end. So by telling only this, I'm going to end my video. Again, I'm going to meet with you all in another video, friends. Thank you.